Cisco, critical, 0-day. When those three words come together on an installed version of millions of routers, security professionals will have a bad day. Critical issue affecting Cisco iOS XE software. A vulnerability in the web UI feature allows remote. Check the attached blog in the comments all the details. In the case of the recent critical issue affecting Cisco iOS XE software, a vulnerability in the web UI feature allows remote. The vulnerability allows a remote, unauthenticated attacker to create an account on an affected system with privilege level 15 access, Cisco said in an advisory on October 16 on the new 0-day bug. Tracked as CVE 2023-20198, this 0-day vulnerability impacts Cisco's iOS XE software and has been assigned a severity rating of 10.0 on the CVSS scoring system, a perfect 10, but not the kind you want to brag about. The flaw enables a remote attacker to create an account with privilege level 15 access without any authentication. This vulnerability affects only enterprise networking gear with the web UI feature enabled and exposed to the internet or untrusted networks. Nonetheless, please remain vigilant for your internal network. Cisco discovered the critical flaw after spotting malicious activity on a customer device. Subsequent investigations revealed unauthorized users creating local accounts with usernames like Cisco_tac_admin and Cisco_support, because nothing says suspicious like a name that tries too hard to look legitimate. The U.S. Cybersecurity and Infrastructure Security Agency, CISA, has issued an advisory, and threat actors have reportedly exploited the vulnerability to compromise thousands of devices. Security researcher Jacob Baines eloquently summarized the situation. This is a bad situation, as privileged access on the iOS XE likely allows attackers to monitor network traffic, pivot into protected networks, and perform any number of man-in-the-middle attacks. For those running Cisco iOS XE, it's strongly recommended to disable the HTTP server feature on internet-facing systems. To verify if your devices are compromised, you can run the script in the blog, or check later in the video and blog for indicator of compromise. Phoenix Security can also help identifying the devices affected by the vulnerabilities and prioritizing the system that are externally facing. One method to identify if the implant is present is to run the following command against the device, where the devasip portion is a placeholder for the IP address of the device to check, to verify a compromised endpoint, executing the command and waiting for a response. curl kx post https://devasip/webwe/logoutconfirm.html logon_hash=1 response 1A80B73889CCD0A5 full script available in the comment. Note: the above check should use the HTTP scheme if the device is only configured for an insecure web interface. The first snort ID is an older rule that covers CVE 2021-1435, and the last three alert if interaction with the implant occurs. Currently, there are 1814 systems with the XE version of software and port exposed over the web, with a total installation of 7M systems across the globe and 921,665 systems on iOS alone, spanning from the USA to Asia. While the world of cybersecurity is full of noise and advisories, this vulnerability advisory and alert is real. Like Wargame, our resources as defenders are fairly limited, and we need to understand the exposure of vulnerabilities.
Phoenix, fix vulnerabilities today before attackers exploit them tomorrow.